Alright, I thought, well, maybe you guys would like to see my wood lathe conversion. So we're showing a video of a wood lathe conversion on a Harbor Freight 7X10. Parts needed: 3-inch, a piece of 3-inch channel iron, piece of I don't know what size that is, 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. I suppose I can measure it. My trusty caliper. This is 1.25 inch angle iron, and it is 5 inches long. Those dimensions really don't matter. 1.25 inches is fairly important. Okay, you notice I have the cross slide off. Put this in here. This is the M6 screw that goes in there. Get you down so you can see that, perhaps. That goes in there. Another one goes in here. Screw those puppies in there. Now you got to be careful. You don't want to screw them in too deep, because if they bottom out, they can mar the inside of your unit. So you want to get them through the thing, but not too deep. Now I got to line it up here. It's not critical by any means. We're cutting wood now, which means there's nothing precise about this. There's our tool holder, tool rest. Now, this is the last thing I made. It's got a Schedule 80 pipe for a ferrule. That's pretty strong. But I'm going to get a piece of smaller stuff in there. Show you guys what's going on here. Tighten that up a little. I mean, obviously you can't tighten it too much, you'll crush it. Okay, we gotta get her centered. This is the same way I center steel too, by the way. Just pound on it till it's center, till it's concentric. Very easy. Learned that from A-Bomb 79. I thought I ruined my bearings doing that, but I was wrong. Now this is a tap follower. I'm going to do that again. See this? It's a tap follower that I made. I'm using it for center here. And it works pretty good. Just kind of force it in there a little bit. Put a little oil on it. It becomes a dead center, which is not what you use with wood, but it works. Alright, now we're set there. closer with the zoomity zoom zoom. Put this in closer. Alright, now we can see that our guy is not quite straight. Straighten it out. So that doesn't have to be straight. There you go. Now, I have one tool. This guy. The only tool I have. It works. Not the greatest, but it does work. Now, the last thing I made on a wood lathe before this was a lamp in wood shop when I was 16, which is 51 years ago. I forgot kind of how to do it, but turning wood's pretty easy. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I made a tool here out of a piece of pipe. Doesn't work very good. Needs to be sharpened all the time. And then when you're done, sand her up good. Careful you don't put your fingers in the chuck when it's spinning at 1500 RPM. That's out. And then this. There's the wood lathe, folks. It's easy peasy. My next thing is going to be, I might as well show you, going to be a ball cutter that I'm going to put on here. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. Easy peasy. I might be Neanderthalish, but I tend to figure out the easy way of doing things. I should say, I tend to figure out easy ways of doing things. Now, I have this thing here that was part of a contraption that I bought. It was a homemade contraption that a guy made for reloading. It didn't work, but I got lots of nice chunks of steel out of it. These nuts are going to come off. These are 1/4 Oh no, these are this size, can go in here, M6. And what I did to make a milling machine out of this, I cut some extra holes in here, M6 holes right in there. They have set screws in them right now, grub screws, whatever you want to call them, just to plug the holes so stuff doesn't get in there. But this will attach to this, okay, like that. Actually, I'm going to put it on this way. It's going to attach down there. Then I have that round hole, which is going to sit that high, and that's going to have a thing in it like that, with something on there similar to this, with the cutting bits mounted and a handle. Ball cutter. Easy peasy. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that.